Yo, the funny thing is, Bad Girl, you remember when you seen him, how he was staring? Now, I wasn't there with you when you seen him, Bad Girl, because I didn't really know if you seen him or not. But remember when you seen him? Look at him, he was staring up at the sky, remember? Junkies.
Okay, but the light, that's a...
Dying junkies at that. Did you ever see them videogate their arms as many times as I do?
You know definitely going there.
Yeah, you know he's going there. You know, and we know, and that's it. Forget about it, you already know.
Oh, they fucking so fucked up. It's not doing it now. Every so often you'll hear it. It's the same ding, and there it goes. Ding. There it goes. Ding. That's a new key up. Ding. There you go. Yeah, well, maybe he's doing the right thing, sitting back, taking his meds and lighting that pipe up. As long as he behaves himself, there's no problem out there. If I hear him out there carrying on, that's it, he's gonna get slapped. I lost you. I heard you.
Hey, you know how the cheerleaders operate. They do slapping, beat down, punch downs, and murders all through their microphone. And guess what? They buy special Kevlar gloves and tell you all about how they're going to use them. And that's what they wind up doing. Wow. I'll be back.
Mike, I don't know. This guy, crackhead 127 is trying to plug my ears. But it's all good, man. That's all he can do. He can't do no other damage. He can't take my signal out. If we already had an act of him so many times. Up in the Bronx.
See, when he starts talking like this, guys, he just wants me to key up with him, and he's vying for conversation and affection because Bad Girl ain't going to hold his hands too much longer. Crazy Eddie keeps stepping on him because, Crazy Eddie don't want to be part of a losing team. And that's the way the ball bounces around New York City. In the interest of truth and justice, here is the justified truth.
What do you say? Good job. America get a gum job. Well, that's Richie's specialty now. Now Richie gives you a gum job. He even admitted it. Ask him. How many teeth does he have left? He says, hey, dog, I got the last 6 removed, dog. Now I can do the head game. So he gives you a gum special, man. They fix your radio for, check a burger, or we could go to the dollar menu at McDonald's. You hook him up with a couple of cheeseburgers and $1 fries, and he'll give you a gum job at the same time. Give him just throw $10 at him. He'll be happy. God damn it, boy. Yo, what the fuck you babbling about? No, I can't hear him. Enforcer, good morning. Aren't you late? Go to work. Hey, Richie, you finished with the...
He's about to sign off now. He's about to disappear right about now. Him and that other junkie, I'm not quiet.
You know, it's Friday. That's all it is. Just cut his radio. You cut the hell out of his radio right now. He said he's about to sign off. Yeah, I thought he's late. Tell him that he might be late. Tell him to look at his clock right now. It's striking 6:01. Hold him up. He's supposed to be at 206 in Jersey. He's supposed to be downstairs, down in the building, so he can get his ride to work. Work that he never told me what he does. He sees everything. He's doing 206. See, I never know what I do with that cat. You don't want to tell us what he does. He says he's a worker, which is cool. He pushes men in front.
Well, he's been talking about you for the last 45 minutes on and off intermittently in the video gates. Now that maybe you're out here, maybe he feels like talking to you himself. I'm going to get back quiet and see if that happens to be the case.
Hey, Enforcer, you should be quiet. This was our channel. I don't know where you've been the past years that you claimed that nobody even heard you out here. He doesn't claim that you've been on this channel for a lot of years. What you see is you were here. You don't show up on my video games. I've been doing this video for over 2 years. And you never showed up in one video game except what, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago? Come on, man, check yourself out. You need to stop lying to yourself, dude.
Hey, 206, you better stop telling lies that all my Richie video games can prove you're saying not a lie. Stop that, 206.
He'll disappear, and once he sees the signal dropping, then he'll turn on again.
Well, you know, 206, most of our viewers have been listening to our video games for years. 3, 4, 5 years. Well, mine only close to 4 now, but I don't know. You made a very valuable point. Where is Enforcer in all the Cb19nyc frickin' frag videos? Where was Enforcer in all the Sesame Street Bozo videos? You made a very valuable point there, Mr. 206, but I'm going to get back quiet, man, because I don't want to intervene. He feels like talking, I guess he feels like just talking about people and not to them. And when people are out here that he talks about, he tries to avoid talking to them. I wonder why that is. I'm going to get back quiet and try to find out, though. Somebody better show me some justified truth.
Because we've been on this channel for a long time in the morning. And he never made it to the video games till about, what, 8, 10 months ago? So, there's something wrong with that picture. Like I said, I don't want to repeat myself. He needs to stop lying to himself. Yeah.
Well, he's not lying to himself, sir. He's trying to lie to any suspecting or passing public or any public or real out here that might believe him. He figures he's going to score with about half of them. He figures half the people out here automatically believe what they hear. And he's right. He's right. So I guess you could say you got to leave it up to the NYC Radio Wall playlist to show them what it is they actually believed. Audio. NYC Radio Wall is the playlist. The first video and the last 3 will rock the nation.
I don't even listen on radio, man. I don't know whatsoever. I see people on this side say you right on, man. What are you into a 6 when they get on an interview? It's like it's not wanting you to listen. Consider the drive. You're trying to answer to my question, but I can't hear you, man. It's very hard, dude. Check it out on my video. It's very hard. Everybody cutting you off, man. That line is 206. Make sure you got your box on, man. You're talking over me. That happened, man.
Well, you know, Mr. 206, right now he's copping a whole lot of pleas, talking about, you know, how he can't hear you, or you can't hear him. I think what it is, Mr. 206, he hears you real fine. It's just that he knows that he cannot answer any truthful question that the public can ask him. Tenvo.
It's just hilarious how these guys, they make up stories and they claim they can do this and that, and when Richie plays it...
Alright, I'm going to get back quiet. Audio. When Richie played that video back, all I heard was 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And when the 9 stopped, I heard Enforcer back quiet. Audio drive. If anybody listens to that and can hear anything other than what I just said, kindly comment on the video. There's 2 videos of it. The Brooklyn side and the Jersey side.
And supposedly, he was telling US1, or US1 was telling them that he had 30 dBs in his radio, and I had 9 dBs in his radio. And you saw when we keyed up, when US1 started recording, all you heard was 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. For about 10 seconds, when I let go of the mic, that's when you hear a voice saying 5 watts or something. That's pretty darn good, man. That is pretty darn good when you try.
Well, no, actually, the reason why that happens, 206, the reason why that happens, the reason why your 9-pound carrier is eating up his 30 in that playback and taking him out, and the reason why my mine takes him out is because even though he's got a strong carrier in that receive, he's not on frequency. So that lower radio that's on frequency with a little bit of audio to ride the carrier, punch right through him like a hot knife through butter. And that's what it is, man. You heard him in the video gate. His superior equipment can tell me my offset. Ranger, RCI, Ranger Communications, 2950. Transmit frequency never touched. But yet, his superior equipment can read it offset. Well, let the viewers describe. Let the viewers decide if mine and your radio with the lower carriers in those gates while we're eating them up like it's a snack. I am out.
He was keying up with you the whole time except for, I don't know, the last 5 seconds. But he's lying right now that you have a good location and I have a good location on this side. So supposedly, what happened to the height that he talks about? What happened to the big building that he stands on top with a base antenna? What's he crying about now?
Well, he's actually crying a lot, talking like Richie. Trying to use Richie's words about weak links and what's the weak link in the radio station. Trying to stack up to my rooftop videos. Audio. When I did those rooftop videos over there on Utica Avenue. Well, I actually moved off Utica about close to 3 years ago. But what he's trying to do, he's trying to talk in Boulder Rock Gates to avoid any questions that you might be asking him. So this is what I'm going to do here in New York City. I'm going to go across the room and finish smoking this out. And 206 is going to try to wait till Mr. Truth and Justice, he comes off the key, and we're going to see what happens there.
That's a big radio, man. These guys wish that I had a few too. Still crying. Hey, good morning. I'll be on the side. Tell him I said good morning when he gets off the mic.
I ain't telling him shit. Squash. Let the video game tell him, oh, da-da-da-da-da.
It's all over. There's not going to be no buzz, no headshot whatsoever. It's just going to be clear white belt. Audio, squash. Amateur. And I fucked him up.
Audio drive. Audio. With a cool stroke. The King of New York, I'm back on my quiet share. He might talk to you, man. He's in a real talkative mood. But I guess he's only talking to that cat about 20 blocks away, the bad girl, 515. But I'm going to sit back there quiet and see if he feels like answering any of your questions. Because, you know, you do run a video gate, and there are a lot of people that watch your video gates. And I'm sure New York City, the listening public, does ask these questions themselves. So, you know, he ain't got to answer New York City, the listeners, but he should answer the guys asking him, right? 2 watt Mobile, I hear Little Dicky do it, and I hear 2 watt, I hear Little Dicky do it, and I hear 2 watt. Tell him Little Dicky do just like that. Yeah, Richie trying to flex out there. Richie trying to flex out. Squash. Richie, I gotta try nothing, baby. Richie's a succeeder, a show improver, not a bullshit thrower. Yeah, I've been running video game every day, 241. Good morning, brother. Yeah. I split them up in 8 minutes. They're easy to upload in like 8 minutes. It's about 8 minutes and 30 seconds. They go about 10 minutes. It takes a long time to upload. But yeah, you can check them out. Yeah, you're in them, man. You're in them pretty heavy, you know. You key up. I don't know if he's keying up right now, but you in them. Check him out, dude. Check him out. Log into that YouTube. I'm thinking of changing my settings. I think I'm gonna put my gates private. So if the people are out there not subscribing to my channel, they're not gonna be able to see them. Yeah. Well, let me know about it. I'm gonna have to look at them. Garage. Going on, man. Weapon control. Sound like shit. Geez, I hope those Dickie Doo boys sound better in the Jersey video gate than they do in the Brooklyn one, because they sound like shit on this end. I just want to know. Yo, morning time, 241. Morning time. I want to know.
Richie's got to become a contributing fucking...
I notice Eddie and 241, they very much love to utilize 206's gate when Richie's not out there. So I'm going to be quiet and let them ghost talk about the man who's silent. The king of New York, I'm not quiet.
That. He might have to go back to that Taliban place where he gets that Taliban weed and gets some Taliban connections. That's an Islamic shit, man.
Well, at least Eddie's nice enough to admit today that Richie's not smoking his crack with him. You gotta envy that, huh?
That's why Obama's going to put everybody in cages. The career runner, motherfucker, up backwards. Yo, did you have a rap pretty tight? Or you had a rap pretty loose?
Oh, Slim Fast radio got off.
But, yeah, he might know about that shit, man. You might want to give him a shot there. But like I said, he's got to go for the interview first, and hopefully he'll get that job. Help a cat out and get a job, you know? Be part of society. Get a job, get a bigger antenna, get him a bigger box. Yeah, he'll really be keen up out there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When I get a job.
You mean to tell me the last time Richie keyed up on that hilltop, shut New York City down for a year straight, that wasn't good enough? Okay, Eddie, hold those thoughts. It is the year of the monkey, and I will be back on that hill. Only thing is, remember what I told you? I thought it was going to be a little darker up there. Remember what I told you when I get back to that hill? I'm going to use another light bulb to shine on y'all. I'm back.
I gotta try some of that Cuban leaf paper, man. That's some good shit right there. That's the real deal. The Castro Communist certified Cuban rolling papers, man. You want to watch some good shit? That's some good shit right there. Well, when they reinstate Richie and they send him down to Cuba, you know, Richie's gonna be one of the first dudes in, he tells me. He can bring me back some of the real shit. Well, he did say he is a U.S. delegate. A delegate for the U.S.
Poor Eddie's such a junkie, he doesn't understand the difference or the pronunciation or the fact that dignitary and delegate are two different things. Richie is a dignitary.
No, I was just saying, anything I can do to help, you know.
Dignitary silence.
Yeah, it's funny, I heard that guy before. I've heard of him. I haven't never met him yet, but I know you're talking about. It's been a long time since I heard him out there.
Well, I confess to the public, I never met Crazy Eddie in my life, but you hear the way he talks about me. Imagine when you do meet these guys, what they'll be saying about you.
I was talking about my buddy out there, Enforcer. I don't know, man. He's stuck on stupid. The motherfucker, he needs to get off his medication, or he needs better meds, because he keeps repeating everything. He keeps repeating the same shit every fucking day, dude. understand, but I'm nowhere to be in the middle of Richie's problems. I don't care if Richie, I don't care if you, I don't care if Enforcer, I don't care if Eddie, 153, if you guys do drugs, if you guys are crackheads. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. The only thing I cared was, I asked him a question yesterday, and it seemed that he couldn't answer my question, which is fine, you don't have to. But all I did was ask Enforcer, what does he do at Union Local 342? He never got to answer the question. Well, I don't know if it's pipe. No, it's not pipe fitters. It's janitor and food. It's, I don't know, meat packing, butcher, sweeper, broom, mop. I want to know, what does he do? Since he knows so much shit about me, I want to know, what does he do? And he can't answer. I don't know who hooked him up, dude. I have no idea. I have no idea who hooked him up. But Enforcer talks a lot of shit, dude. He says he's been out here. Hey, can you believe 241? He says he's been out here almost 10 years on Channel 19. Have you ever heard this guy before? There's a lot of things I never heard of. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm not going to lie, but we both run video gates, and he just started appearing in mine in September of 2015. No, excuse me, September of 2014. September of 2014, about 3 months after I moved off Utica Avenue, which is getting close to like almost 3 years now. Audio. But hey, we run video gates, so please do not let the video gates capture any lies. I'm sure they only hold truth and fact.
My pen comes natural driver, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that Star Deli. I'm gonna hit that Star Bodega out there in Brooklyn by Utica and Clarkson. They got some good shit back there. I'm on my other pallet is at 4.5.
You know, Eddie, I do my best to promote them in my video gates. Glad to see Richie got you enthralled. Yes, sir. Like I said, we do run video gates out here. And, well, I don't know how long 206 has been running his. But we all know that Enforcer just started showing up in mine every morning. Selling y'all the world. In September of 2014. Audio. And Richie sold politely at the expense of beating down this tube. Has politely proven, in a nice truth and justified way, that any and every word that ever escaped his lips is a lie. And what did I use to prove that with? Justified truth that came out of his mouth. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist, the first video, and the last 3 will rock the nation.
You're not to reach your zone, I guess. Hey, they come out with a new flavor, orange and cream. Orange and cream.
You know, I always notice when Eddie has nowhere to go and knows he ran into a kamikaze, he jumped tracks. I said, oh, kamikaze Eddie, at the last minute, he always turned into... And yes, Eddie, I'm sorry, I do not smoke your crack. I'm not your cool stroker. Let me wiggle your finger into your back crack, buddy. You know, I know you favor those LES guys, you know, for your extra curricular activities off the mic. And I apologize. I'm just a CB shop. Come and see me when you don't want to slip past radio.
Fucking sure, Sean. I'd rather deal with this fucking guy than that not by 2x4. What a big fucking difference. Shadow bullshit. Shadow bullshit. Shadow bullshit. Shadow bullshit. Shadow bullshit. Damn it, boy. I wish you had to hear that's a different story. That's a whole other level of entertainment. Yeah, man. 241 for the magic word.
Shame on all those ducks. Audio. Radio cut off. Old cool stroke off. The most talked about, most feared man around NYC. On and off the mic. Audio. On and off the mic. The little mischievous monkey. The year of the monkey is here. Audio. I wonder what's going to happen. Now, I don't know when the year of the monkey ends, but I know it started on February 8th. Maybe one of you guys out here with an education and some knowledge can inform me on when the Chinese New Year ends. I do not know when the year of the monkey does end, but I can assure you it's going out with a bang, bigger than one I left behind on that hill. The King of New York, rocking on.
Go on, bathroom, do that. What was that, 241?
You know, the only thing that the monkey could wish for in the year of the monkey is that he's transmitting from the little nipple top. The little nipple top right off the intersection of, CB Town. Somewhere around 206 and 513, a bit like I down.
Thank you. No, negative on the strike, 29. Try again.